This is Colts Picks. We're going to be looking at 6 games today, NBA and NCAA. We'll start out with the early game, Tulsa taking on Temple. I like to look at like opponents, and in this case, Houston. Houston is the creme de la creme of the league. Tulsa actually beat Houston 65-64 at home. They play a real good brand of basketball at home. This game was 1.5. It just jumped to 2. We're just about at tip-off time. Temple, they got blown out by Houston both times. Don't play that great on the road. They did beat a mediocre UCF team last week. Not enough to stay in this game. Tulsa wins this game 10-12 points today. So take Tulsa, lay the 2 points. Okay. Atlanta Hawks are taking on the Clippers. Now a rash of injuries on the Clippers. Patrick Beverley has been ruled out. Kawhi Leonard and George also out of this game. Trae Young is questionable for the Hawks, so he's not playing at full strength. Also, Capella is out, Bogdanovich is out, and you get the picture. There's not going to be a lot of scoring in this game. The over-under in this game is 220.5. We like the under in this game, especially if you look at the Hawks. 11 of 13 games have gone under the total. So take the under 220.5 in the Clippers versus the Hawks. Farley Dickinson taking on St. Francis. Farley Dickinson 2-7. Now you got to look at who they lost to. Merrimack College, back-to-back games against a pretty much relatively unheard of club who's not doing very well except for those 2 games. So the Metropolitan Knights are going to lose this game to St. Francis. St. Francis not a great team. 3-8 on the season. They did win their last one. So we're going to take St. Francis here. This is South Missouri State taking on Tennessee Martin. Southeastern Missouri State, -5. Tennessee Martin is horrible. They win their first 3. They lose their last 9. And I mean not just lost games. They've been blown out 20, 25 points. Getting slaughtered 113-73 against Eastern Kentucky. This team is going to get blown out here. They're at home, and Southeastern Missouri State is laying 5 points. They're only 4-10, but every single game has been competitive. I mean, they have been respectable losses here. Southeastern Missouri State gets the easy money against Tennessee Martin. Drake and Missouri State. Now, you could look at this game. Drake is 13-0, 10-0 in covers. So you think, oh, well, hey, I'm going to take Drake, right? Oh, look at the other side. 9-1 for Missouri State. And they've had decent games. So what I did here, instead of looking at who is going to win this game, this is obviously the biggest game of the day. Both these teams could get an at-large berth. So 146 is the total. These teams are hitting 89, 88, in the 90s, both teams, every game. So what we're going to do here is go over the 146 in the Drake Missouri State game. It should be a big day for everyone. Get out there and win some money. Remember to like and subscribe to my channel.